Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing another Roblox makeup video today. The main reason is because I have a birthday party I have to go to in what time is it? 2 hours, and I really don't know what to do for it. We're expected to either wear teal or pink. I have this one cover up and I think I'm gonna wear that as a shirt and then just wear jeans, and then go with that. I'm going to put a reference photo of the makeup that I'm going to do. Now, I'm also going to attempt to do my very first tutorial. Um, I've already done my skin prep. The only thing I haven't done, my SPF. This SPF is very old. It's probably why I'm breaking out, but like it's all crusty and everything. And like I said, it's probably why I'm breaking out, but I need to finish this so that I, on good conscience, can just throw it away. Um, yeah. I'm gonna get started with my base. I'm trying to go through all of my makeup right now and do a complete project pan. And that is a project pain in the ass. Let me just say that. Mainly because I have FOMO. So every time that I see a new product that is being released, I really want to try it. But for right now, I am trying to consolidate. I'm trying to use all of this foundation. It is by NYX. It is Bear With Me Blur. Would not recommend this. This is also a little bit too light for me. It is in the shade light ivory. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my face. What I use this brush. The reason why I use a brush and not a beauty blender is because that foundation sucks with a beauty blender. I've come to realize that. I'll be back after. Literally, I only put it right here and then I blend it out right under my eye, blend it out right around my nose area, and I blend it out, and then on my forehead, and I kind of blend it upwards. I don't really do it in major areas where I know that I'm contouring. Now that I am looking pale, I'm going to be taking a pressed powder, or not really pressed, a loose powder by Carslin. I'm currently trying to get the product. It looks like this. So you open it, this is where the puff is, and then this, you just do that. This product cools. I don't understand the technology. Probably will give me cancer. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But it has a cooling agent. So I wanted to try it because I was like, how do you mean cooling agent? Um, yeah. It does cool, but I mean, I can't tell if it's because this obviously is going to be a different temperature than my body. So when I'm putting it on my face, my bathroom naturally stays not what my body temperature is. So I can't tell if that's the reason why it's cool or if it's because whatever the fuck science is going on in here. Moving on. In the photo, the makeup does not really have blush, so I'm going to be contouring. This is what I have for my contour, my two different types of blush, and then the main highlighter that I use. Now, this is not the actual product that was first in here. This is a conglomeration of a lot of different eyeshadows because I'm trying to do Project Pan. So I've turned a lot of the pinky undertones into a blush. I've turned a lot of the peachy undertones into a blush, and I've turned a lot of just dark browns into contour. So I'm gonna open this palette and it's gonna look bad. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking the contouring my face, contouring my nose, and then I'm gonna try and take just a little bit of the peachy, because in the photo it's more of like a bronzy look, and so I think the peach would look definitely better than the dark pink. And I'm just gonna take like an angled contour brush, um, for my face, and I do just the like three I don't do anything else because I have a round face. So I just do the, for my nose, I take this and I use this in and precisely go around, and then I use this in and buff it out. And I will put up a little pattern that I use to contour my nose. This is my blush brush. So I'm literally just going to take it, dap it in there, and then just apply it to the top part and slightly drag it down, but not too much. Okay. Hoping you can kind of see that. Now, in the photo, it looks like she has a little bit more of a gold highlight, which I have not used gold highlight since I was 16. Here is the gold highlight I'm going to be using. This is also a conglomerate of a whole bunch of gold eyeshadows that I did not know what to do with, but I wanted to get rid of the big palette, so I downsized it to this little small compact. So I'm going to be taking this and going over the high points of the cheeks, and then the like little line that I leave for my nose, and then on the top, on the little tippy top of my nose. Okay, I hope you can get a better, my toilet bowl is open. I hope you can get a better look at it like this. That's the gold that I was looking for. And just for an added extra effect, I went in with a white eyeshadow and kind of went over the gold a little bit on my nose just for a brighter pop. Now I'm going to be moving on to the eyes. I did use that foundation over my eyes as a little bit of an eyeshadow primer, which is usually just what I do so that the eyeshadow sticks. So in the photo, it looks like there's a blue, green, orange kind of smoky eye that's going on. So I'm going to be using the palette that you guys have always seen me use. This palette, I'm going to be using that green right there, and I'm going to mix it with that blue by the red. And then right below the first green, I'm going to be using that blue. And then I think instead of trying to use anything on this palette for that orange, I'm going to go back in with the blush that I used earlier for the outer corners, and I might mix it just with a little teeny tiny bit of my contour to make it a little bit darker. So I'll be right back if that is successful. And I'm literally just going to be doing the inner corner as the blue, and then the green, and then the orange. Okay. So it's not really looking like the photo. Like the green isn't popping out, in my opinion, as much green as I would like it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take a gold and go over the green part to make it look just a little bit more different than the blue. I do like the inner corner and the outer corner though. It's just that middle portion that's making me a little bit upset. Yeah. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Okay, in my opinion, that looks so much better. Now I'm gonna be moving on to the eyeliner. I'm gonna be doing just the winged eyeliner first, and then I'm gonna get eye my white liquid eyeliner out and then try and do the blue portions. Actually, I think I might do my eyebrows first. Let me do my eyebrows first, set my face, and then I will move on to wing eyeliner. I use the NYX liquid brow pen for my eyebrows, and then for my setting powder, I use the Carsalon setting spray. And I just put it all over my face, and then I wait for that to dry. Okay, so I know my eyebrows look really weird. Calm down. I forgot to mention that I only fill out that portion of my eyebrows with the eyebrow stick, and then I go in with any mascara. I'm just using a sample mascara that I got in a set, and I go over the front portion and I blend them both together. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to be moving on to my eyeliner. I already put my setting spray on, so yeah, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for the blue liner. Um, I hope it works. If it doesn't, then this makeup is probably gonna go horribly wrong. All right, I'll be back. While my eyeliner dries, I'm gonna go over my plan. I'm going to take my white eyeliner. I'm going to go in the places that excuse me, had a burp. And then go over the places with this water activated liner. So after that dries, go over it with this so that it would pop. Which is why I said I'm a little scared to do that, because this is water activated. It is very like, it's very watery whenever, because the consistency is weird and the opaqueness of it is also a little bit weird. So I was just gonna try and go over it with the white, so then I wouldn't have to try multiple layers of this. But now it's looking like it's a little bit green, so I might try and go over it with the white in the areas that it needs to be, and then go over it with a green eyeshadow, which I don't know how well that's going to go down in my waterline. I might make myself blind, who knows. But I'm going to try and do that, and I'm going to use the white eyeliner, and then I'm going to try and use this little tiny brush. Don't even know if it has a name. It says eyeliner. So I'm going to try and use an eyeliner brush after that to go over it with the green. This might take a little bit because I might do it like literally like one little at a time. For my own doing, I'm going to be taking a black eyeliner and tight lining the top half, like this half, not this half, just to make it a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do this in my waterline first. I know that that's like why I wouldn't try it on my top first. I want to try it on my bottom first, so that if anything goes wrong, the top eyeshadow isn't gonna be fucked up. Okay, so that didn't work at all. And actually, I got in this left eye, and it clouded on my eye, and I freaked out for a second. The green just not it is not showing up, so I'm gonna try and go over it with the blue eyeshadow, and if not, then I will just try and go over with the water activated eyeliner. Okay, that actually looks so much better. Okay, so I found the right consistency, I guess. I'm gonna be now going, pray for me, I'm gonna be doing the top liner with this style. I'm so fucking scared. Don't cry. Let's do this. All right, so I think that is as good as it's gonna get. I did go back over with the black eyeliner just to kind of clean up the edges. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do my mascara, put on my fake eyelashes, and then we will move on to the lipstick. Now for my mascara, I just have the sample mascara. For my eyelashes, I have these that I got off of AliExpress, and the glue is just the regular glue that everyone uses for their eyelashes. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on while my eyelashes dry. This is the Duo eyelash glue. I think I'm slowly starting to become allergic to it because I don't know why, or maybe it's just getting old. I don't know. I'm going to be taking a brown lip liner, going around, slightly blending that in, and then on the top, I will go in with my Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and then this lip gloss by Anne Klein on the bottom. I will see you when I get back. Okay, I'm trying to talk without it settling. Um, shit. The bottom kind of looks like it has a little bit or of a darker pink. So I'm gonna try and use an eyeshadow. You know what? I'm gonna try and use an eyeshadow to make the bottom a little bit darker. And then I notice on the top it has a little bit of a like gold. So I'm gonna put a little bit of a shimmer on like the top cupid's bow. Alright, and now the makeup look is completed. I'm going to dry my hair, change into my new outfit, and yeah, try and get some glamour shots. And not fuck up my makeup while I put my clothes on. I don't know why, but I think I look good when I do that. Like I wish my face can just like naturally look like that. But this is the final look. I just slightly blow dried my hair. It's just a bathing suit cover up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry I did not put in the rhinestones. I don't have rhinestones to put in my eyebrows, otherwise I might have. Thank you so much for watching.